Excellent start to my day.
Hi Chef, we couldn't help it. Welcome to Fast Gourmet, where we feature the best of all things food that the region has to offer. So, tell us, what food fuels your thoughts?
The thing is, I've been around the world for so long now. Depending on where I am and my mood, it really has different relation to what brings me back home. So there's certain dishes, like a dosa for example, that's one of our comfort foods that brings us back to the streets of India when we spent our time there, and it feels just like Juhu Temple at Dakshinayan. And we go to a small spot right in Business Bay here that we absolutely love for crispy, delicious dosa.
Before we continue, tell us a little about you and your association with food. Like, when did you start your career as a chef?
It's actually in the blood. My father had 9 restaurants growing up, as well as my grandfather had 4 restaurants, my great-grandfather had 5 restaurants. So I actually started working in the industry when I was 12. So I've been doing it for a really long time now. And even though I tried to get out of the profession, I ended up back into it because my love for cooking and my passion for food just kind of brought me back into it. So it's just kind of one of those things that I've inherited in my blood.
Now, what's a dish in Dubai that reminds you of home?
This is a tough question. Home kind of has brought us around the world multiple times, and it's pretty much wherever we set up base with my wife and my son now. And one of the things that I grew up eating that was always around the house was noodles. And it could have been Vietnamese pho, it was ramen, it was Chinese stir-fry noodles. So my favorite go-to here in Dubai is the ramen at Kanoya. Chef Nea has nailed it. She hand makes the noodles fresh in-house every day, as well as she makes this 48-hour broth that's simmered slowly, that's full of umami, and she's killed it. So our favorite ramen place is Kanoya. Other dishes that remind me of home is always gonna be our home comfort foods, and that's any Asian food that we can find. Toronto is a crazy melting pot of all these cultures, so we can find Thai, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, and here we like to eat simple, easy to find, and no frills, no fuss kind of food, and for us that's sushi. And our favorite go-to sushi spot here is Three Fills. What Three Fills has done and what makes them so special is that it takes you back to the streets of Japan. We used to go there as our automatic go-to trip, a small getaway where we can go relax and just eat amazing food. And Three Fills is in a random spot by the wharf. It's on a pier with no tower, no views, no anything. But their food is clean, it's beautiful, they use amazing ingredients, there's no gimmicks, and all it is simple, beautiful food.
Okay, now what is your ultimate cheat meal?
That's a tough question because cheat meals can be anything. We love donuts, we love croissants, we love ice cream, but right now our ultimate cheat meal is Hashmi barbecue, which makes the most amazing fried chicken that is absolutely drenched in butter.
And we heard you're working on something exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Right now, we're getting ready to launch our first restaurant in the region. It's called June's, and it is a progressive Asian restaurant that's gonna capture my nostalgia of Asian American. It's gonna capture the memories and essence of the food that I did at my father's restaurants, as well as all the other food that I ate when I was traveling Asia.
So Chef, can you tell me what's on your plate right now? It looks delicious.
This is one of our go-to places. This is Thomas Surge, started by Tom Arnold, one of our dear friends. He has come here for over a decade and absolutely changed the scene. It's one of the first Australian type coffee shops with amazing simple food. And here I have eggs Benedict and a acai bowl, and of course, amazing coffee. So generally, whenever you travel and you go to a different country, you have a lot of local regional food. One of the amazing magical things about Dubai is that you can come here and you're actually able to try anything from all across the globe. And this will expand your palate, it'll expand your horizons, and you're able to taste and try new things. You can ask everybody. It's something that people
Three, two, one, let's go.